Hey everyone, we are checking out and reviewing the Ginn.
This video is sponsored by...
Actually, shoot, I forgot. We have to check that one out.
Who is this sponsored by?
This video is brought to you by GundamHanger.com. GundamHanger.com offers Canadians a limited selection of premium Bandai kits along with tools, handpicked by the staff to bring you the best of the best. Expect secure packing and fast shipping, along with flat shipping rates all across Canada. They believe in fair prices for everyone, and they're here to put those ideals into practice. If you're in Canada, go and visit their site.
Alright, so everyone, we gotta love and check this out. Another seed kit. I really love seed kits myself personally. That's one of my most favorite franchise myself personally. I maybe not so much on the other rest of the team, but dang, I was so excited when I first got a glimpse of it during Christmas time, saying that they're bringing out the Ginn. So I had to. I told Jess that I had to review this. But let's get into this. So the box itself, beautiful artwork. It shows exactly what the Ginn looks like. Actually, first episode of him trying to attack the Strike Gundam from the scene, actually, by the looks of it. So great, marvelous artwork. Actually makes him really more menacing than your typical Zaku. Alright, so on the sides of the box, we got a little bit of posability of what he looks like out of the box. Straight build, doesn't look like they add too many weird color corrections. I love the fact that they did add some more joints in it. Even though it's just a master grade, it's not like a Verka. I can see the illustrations. It's nice. And then, flip it around. I got that same action pose. He comes with interchangeable hands. This is a cool new attachment. I've never ever seen the Ginn ever use the missile pods like outside of their legs. So being able to hold them, that's a new look. Magazine, the cockpit, and yeah, space and runner, safeties. So all in all, nice, well looked. All right, well, enough for looking at the actual box. Let's get to the nitty gritty of the kit itself. All right, so I already assembled the entire kit already before I actually, well, believe it or not, I probably still have all the runners still inside one of my lovely bags right next to my desk here. I have a total of 11 runners and 2 stickers. One for more of the detailed decal sheet, and then actually, believe it or not, the only single sticker you ever need in this entire kit, which is really interesting and neat, is just for the mono eye. I know a lot of builders, they don't prefer all the extra stickers, so hey, that's a good start. And gotta say, that is something really neat, and I'm hoping they go continue that way. Well, they'll not so much color correction stickers and all, more you know, actual details where you snap together. So altogether, took me roughly about I would say 5 hours to build. And I was saying 5 hours loosely because I was really lax. I was watching anime in the background, and I was sitting literally right here and actually building it while watching and listening to videos. So they did include a little bit of extras in the runners. It looks like some of the parts actually came essentially same thing as the Zaku Warrior, I believe. So don't be surprised if you have some extra like waist parts and gimmicks. But unfortunately, there's not enough in there for you to make an alternate version of him. So once you get this, you only go stick to building the Ginn. But no, everything is pretty good, and there's a lot of details. I love when I first saw this, where by all chances, if you remove the armor, shoot, you can actually detail a lot on this kit. But there you go. That's a neat part. So size comparison, it is standardized with all your Gundam seed kits. It's not so scary to be... Actually, hold on a second. Alright, so putting in an side comparison from the Ginn to the Master Grade Dual Gundam. He's actually a little bit bigger and tall, well, chunkier, but he's taller in comparison to the actual Master Grade Dual Gundam. So by all means, size comparison, I didn't think he was actually that much shorter, but hey, there you go. some neat gimmicks to actually have on this guy. Your typical cockpit opening, nothing surprising. There's a little Zaf pilot inside there. The articulation, there's only like the simple bends. Now, if you overbend it, the funny little gap, it looks like you can almost have a elbow cannon sticking there. But nope. Your basic legs, everything else. The wings itself, I find it was slightly awkward because the fact was like when you're actually like opening the wings and everything, you get overextended, but there's this little articulation that's in here. It actually slides forward and back when you open and close it, so you can extend it a little bit further, but I did find that it's really clumsy a little bit. So you have to be really careful because you can probably strain it if it goes off the runner a little bit. So just be gentle on that one, guys. And you can move the little flaps, bottom ones too a little bit. And if you extend them all the way out, you can actually pull them straight back. Looks like it's doing like a fly boost across. And I did think that they did come up with the ideas that you should be able to customize this a lot more, because when you do take off the backpack, it doesn't look too out of place actually on the back. So you could actually create this and mark him down like a ground type Ginn, like a desert type. I know that's off of the anime and manga, so you can easily portray that as well without the wings. So that's something really cool. The monocle eye, you can move it. You technically have to remove the top part of the helmet, and then just like the Zaku heads, unfortunately there's not a nice slot where you can move it, but you can definitely turn the physical eye in there to make it look in a specific way. Legs, your basic band, and my favorite part, the accessories. The amount of weapons you actually see on this guy, having the dual missile pods, being able to actually extend the back, you can actually have them equipped, and actually holding from the hand is pretty amazing actually. So having two of these, shoot, it looks great in that way. Or you can just easily, with the little connection, you can actually just reconnect them onto the legs. They're the same slots on the waist, but I wouldn't even bother trying to attach it on the waist, because the waist, they sort of lock them in a vertical like stance, so you can't really like keep it in a good like pose or look, because the missiles looks like shooting straight up onto the arms or shooting straight down, so it doesn't look that great. So try to keep it on the legs, I guess. So there's a little bit of movement in there, and then you got a little pack of ammo. You got the Ginn sword, really pointy, so be gentle with it, and it does come with a nice little silver coating that's unique from the rest of the kit, so I'm really happy about that one. And you can easily store this onto the waist side. Magazines, you can actually pull out all three. And then finally is GN rifle, which is basically a bullpup. It's a bullpup rifle altogether. And you can actually pop off the magazines and swap them out. One of the things about it I didn't notice now, I popped off the hand really quick, is that it is using the newer style of their hands, where they're no longer just using opposable fingers, they're actually using the slot system, which, to be honest, is not a bad thing actually. So it's not as clumsy and they're more form-fitted. I did try already and tested with form-fitting it with the hands. It's like they actually just lock in. Talking about all this lovely goodness, we should get some lore fact in there, hey? So, who's gonna tell the lore fact? Well, yours and truly. So, Ginn, the versatility machine for Zaft. It is like the one that almost brought down the whole Earth Federation just solely on its own. It's like there are like so much variations to this guy. The whole, I know, alternate timeline, we know about Zeon. Zeon have their Zakus, and they all have all their different forms. The Ginn itself is a whole different beast altogether. Like the base form today we got from this kit, we have it with the basics. It carries the rifle, it has the Ginn sword, it has missile pods, you can get like extra cannons, it has these crazy huge verniers on the back. that's for actually, well, for extra speed boost and also being able to use back on Earth. On top of that, there's variations like the desert, marine, tactical air reconnaissance, long range recon, and geez, the list goes on. The whole world of Zaf revolves around the Ginn. It is a marvelous machine. It is very technical, it's very high tech, and it wouldn't be able to be possible to actually pilot unless you are at a level of a coordinator, which is pretty much every single citizen of Zaft. Well, there's your little fun fact about a little bit on the Ginn. So, comparison, any other kits out there for Massacre? This is a great kit. I'm actually very surprised how much details and how much structured lines they actually include in this. Like, for those who scribe, you'll love to scribe, but by all means, there's so much part separation lines everywhere on this guy already. From every little inch piece here, there is already something in there. So you don't need to highlight super much, but you can detail quite a bit. My favorite thing is going to be like it comes with so much weapons already with it, but the beauty of it is that they left it as a mass-produced type. So much options out there, like how I pulled off the wings. You can make it to a desert type easily enough. Who knows, maybe in the future they might launch other variations of this. I myself, I would love to see the other variations of the mass-produced suits. I don't hate it. I love this kit. It came out really enjoyable and nice. The only thing I wish it would have done, I think, is just that you get a little bit of lack of mobility, because unfortunately the foot on these guys, they're nearly flat-footed. You didn't get to actually move as much. You can move the toes, but the heels you can't. So you're sort of stuck on a couple awkward dynamic posing slightly. Once again, I actually liked a lot of this kit, and if I get a chance, I will build it again. Thank you everyone for watching today's video, and definitely thank you Gundam Hanger for sponsoring today's video, and for those viewers, lovely viewers out there, we'll catch you on the next one. Hey everyone, thank you for watching our video. Don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and by all means leave us a comment. I'll be checking those out, and I'll be reading them. Thank you. See ya.